Welcome back to Universal Guidance. Before we start off your reading, I want to bring up these four main points to help you understand what I'm doing and to prevent from any questions to brew and also to not feeling confused after the reading. So, starting with the titles, as you can tell, I like to say phases of the moons, and that's because I do work with phases of the moons, and I want to sprinkle that on your reading to help you move through life easier. And that's because um unconsciously we are influenced by the moon. So when I'm doing these channelings, not only am I trying to pick up any important messages that you need, but also to take any actions you need um, during those phases to help you in your life. So, on a superficial level, I am telling you what you need for that week, but underneath it all, and in an unseen mystical world, I'm also um, giving you advice on what actions you need to take to fully harness these influences of the moons. So the new moon, the first quarter, the full moon, and the last quarter. And when I'm saying waxing moon, I mean the first quarter, and when I'm saying the waning moon, I'm saying the last quarter. So moving on to the second point, if you're familiar with the Toro deck, you already know what their names are and what their meanings are. However, the deck I'm using, the Enchanted Toru, there are three groups that have different names, but they have the same meanings. However, I like to um, what's it called? I like to use them for other reasons, but right now I'm just going to clarify what these groups are and what they actually mean in the original deck. So we have the princess, the prince, and the hearts. So when I'm saying the hearts, I'm saying the cups. When I'm saying the princess, I'm saying the page. And when I'm saying the prince, I'm saying the knights. And when I'm using the pages or the princess, I am saying that you are receiving a certain messages. So pages bring um, messages to you, where the prince or the knights bring telling you what action you need to take. And the hearts are just the cups, and they mean like the original one, just they bring up they signify the water element and emotional aspects within you or around you. Um, Going on to the third point, the kings and queens. So when I say kings, I'm saying masculine energy, and when I'm saying queens, I'm saying feminine energy. And what I'm suggesting is for you to be aware of who's giving off these energies. Because one thing you need to know within the spiritual community is that we acknowledge that we have both feminine and masculine energy within us. However, some are more prominent than others. And depending on the situation and environment you're in, we tend to utilize one over the other. So these energies are interchangeable. So it doesn't matter if you're a male or female. If you are a man, you can have feminine energy. And when you're a woman, you can have masculine energy. But like I said, they always change depending on the situation you're in. So when I pull out the card and I say, you know, these energies, I am depicting the energy that these person gives off. So keep that in mind, but also keep aware of them as well. In the fourth point, I want to finally mention, fourth and last point, is the reason why I don't the cards, bef- shuffle the cards in front of you guys before the reading. And the main reason is I am saving myself from the embarrassment of how I look and how I sound when I'm doing these. I've recorded before and I look so silly, and I didn't, yeah, and personally, I find it embarrassing. So, and the reason why I want to bring this up is because within the Toro community, we they have informed a lot of their readers that there are people out there that like to shuffle or pre-shuffle their deck and have things already prearranged just so they can be misled or give off information to manipulate whatever. But that's in very few cases. But overall, other readers, they know what they're doing, and some of them are comfortable with that. Some of them are very quick to pick up their the reading seat that their audience needs. Um, However, I'm not that way. Some take longer, and yeah, and I'm don't want to show you guys that. So yes, so bringing up all the points. Hopefully they're helpful and answer all the questions that you need for your readings, and enjoy. And let's get into it. Welcome, Aquarius, to your waxing moon reading. This reading are for those who have their ascendant or sun sign in Aquarius. So as I was shuffling, this card came out, and when a card comes out, I read it as a general reading, and yeah, so you got the Emperor, and this signifies that you're trying to be in power. Something about power or being in power. So moving on, we're gonna, yeah, and moving on to the first row, we got the Ten of Wands, the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Hearts, and the Wheel of Fortune. It seems that you are struggling a little bit. There's like you got the Ten of Wands and the Nine of Swords, and it's very fear based. I think you're trying to control and stay in power, and you're afraid of losing it. You're trying to make this happen so badly with the Nine of Hearts because you want to change your fate around. Moving on to the second row, we have the Nine of Pentacles, the King of Hearts, the Princess of Hearts, the the Tower, and the Princess of Swords. Yeah, so something is coming to an abrupt with the Tower. And it seems like you're trying to be this Nine of Pentacles. You're trying to be very someone who stands on their 2 feet and is, very independent and trying to live life. And it seems that you are going to receive this kind of like love letter from this King of Hearts, which is a masculine, watery persona, or someone who falls in the sign of Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. And I think they're coming in with more news, or someone who's going to come and give you like ideas to stop all this negative thinking. Because I feel like these are both together, and it seems like they're trying to calm and stop all this kind of like negative thinking. Moving on, we got the Princess of Pentacles, the Hermit, the Four of Wands, the Six of Wands, and the Moon. Yeah, so it seems like either both of you or him are gonna go. Sorry, see myself in the camera. It seems like you guys are gonna work together to work on something practical, come up with ideas, and just to help you go within. Because it seems that there's a lot going within yourself. And it's gonna be great, because we got the Six of Wands, meaning victory. You're gonna succeed in something. Four of Wands, you're celebrating some kind of establishment. And the Moon, which means all this thing is gonna come to the surface. So all this work that you're gonna do together with this King of Hearts, it's gonna bring a lot of stuff to the surface. Bring your fear. It's gonna allow yourself to be vulnerable and just show where you are right now and work together. And within working together, you're going to succeed, and you're going to create something worth celebrating. So moving on to the Cosmic Dancer Oracle. Let's see what other advice they have for you. We got retreat and recharge. It's so beautiful. It's like shining against the light. Let's see what has to say. So your aim will be best served by stepping back, going within, and taking some quality time to rest, refresh, and reassess. Although it may seem counterintuitive when there is so much work to be done, and you are striving to reach a goal, you will get where you want to go more easily and enjoyably if your body, mind, and spirit has a chance to relax deeply, so that you may emerge refreshed. Just as soil cannot be constantly cultivated if it is to bring forth a lush and abundant crop, we cannot drive it ourselves relentlessly and expect to thrive. Consider also the dance of the moon, which regularly waxes and wanes and disappears behind the veil before emerging again to bless the earth with her gorgeous, magical light. So yeah, give yourself a break. Give yourself the break that you need. It seems that's where the it's going to lead you. Maybe that's where this fear is gonna come rising up, is that you might be in a period of rest, and it's because you need it. You need it because maybe you're working towards something that isn't really helping you, or it isn't something you really want, or you're stressing yourself way too much, and you're probably working way too hard to achieve this goal that's burning you out, and it's creating all this burden and stress and fear because you probably don't feel like you're good enough. Either way, you need to give yourself a break and allow this king of hearts to help you out, help you with this burden, help you with the fears, help you to go within. Help you to go within. It even said in the book that you need to go within yourself to refresh, basically, to allow yourself to let all these issues arise and, you know, be reflective and pick out all the dirt that's in the water, all those negative thoughts that you have within your mind, in your heart, in your spirit. Allow this King of Hearts to pick it out for you, both of you together, and yeah, that way you can celebrate whatever it is you're trying to achieve. Because right now it's probably just creating a lot of chaos just because you're so eager, and when you're eager and very enthusiastic, you can just blow things over and not control yourself in the way you're supposed to. So take this time so you can achieve and reap in what you sowed. That's what I got for you, Aquarius. Thank you for coming by, and I'll see you next time.